Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got this weapon currently good in my character's hands here. This is the Insititute Plasma Incinerator. So, the Insititute has designed another weapon. I know I've covered a lot of Insititute weapons recently. This must be a series of them. We covered the Insititute Sword, the Insititute Cutter recently. We covered the Insititute SMG. That was like an Insititute P90. That one had some bugs though. This is the Incinerator. So, it just shoots plasma fire. Obviously, plasma weapons by default have a mode that shoots fire. Obviously, this offers some unique benefits here. By default here, shoots fusion cores as ammo. So every fusion core gives you 500 shots. I guess it's like 500 seconds of holding down the trigger. It's not quite one ammo per second, but still. If you want this weapon for yourself after you've downloaded the mod, you go. It has its own section here at the chemistry station, doing crazy amounts of damage. Obviously, I have like 1,000 fusion cores. So I have a lot. But you need 1 science. But only 1 adhesive, 10 plastic, and 2 steel is very cheap. And then obviously, we have to take a look at what we can do at the customization-wise at the weapon workbench. So, texture quality does look quite nice here. I guess I want to show that off real quick. It does look nice. It's got like, your shiny metal parts. Obviously, it's all based off of your Insititute weapon textures and stuff. But this does look quite nice, I think. It does look like Incinerator. I think those should have holes on the barrel there. I don't think that fire's coming out of nowhere, I guess. I don't know, right? But it does look nice. It's very Insititute stylized weapon, right? We have a couple different options here, I bet, in terms of customization. I saw that already. So let's take a look at it. So we have a flamer barrel. We can make it automatic. Is it already automatic? Is it automatic as shooting? Is it shooting shit now? Like, because like, it just becomes a gun. Like a shotgun. It has massive spread and all the things. That's fucking okay. As much as lighting things on fire is cool. So obviously it's basic stock options. Improved recoil control, improved bash, short scope, reflex sight, night vision scope, recon scope. We'll put a reflex sight on there. And then obviously all your capacitors is very similar to plasma weapons, right? Overcharge capacitor, maximize damage. There's some other stuff in here, but really you just want to maximize damage. Obviously you're losing, not a huge amount to make a gun. I think it's just probably better to be a gun. Obviously, the thing is, it's an incinerator rifle now, but it's not really an incinerator. This is a gun. And obviously, this is added to the level list as well, so like you can find synths. We'll shoot at you with this real quick. I'm gonna make the game appear in a much better shape. Just hold on a second. But yeah, I think the deal with it is like that you can definitely make a plasma weapon that exists that is kind of like this. You can't, by default, in the vanilla game, as far as I understand it, if I remember correctly, make an Insititute weapon shoot or use fusion cores as ammunition and have 500 rounds capacity. You can make a plasma weapon that shoots full auto balls of death like this. I'm going to fire it until it stops firing, just to give you guys a good idea of what 500 balls, or 500 volleys of balls of death even looks like. This is a stupid amount. It's just like, it's a lot. I bet I'm losing frames off of that. That's a funny thing to me too. So let me quickly here, quickly spawn NPC. This should be a death claw in this, hopefully. If I set up perfect. Dead, right? It's a dead death claw. It's over with, baby. It's a dead death claw, right? And then you don't have to reload. You'd eventually have to reload, but like, I want to make it a flamer barrel, and then we'll see that. But it doesn't have a huge amount of customization to it. But it is kind of a unique kind of gun in the fact that obviously the Insititute designed it and it looks Insititute-y, so obviously that fits its own little theme and stuff. Another death claw. One more, pop me in there. That still works very well too, and he got plasma fried. I don't know why these ones didn't get plasma fried, but that's okay. The death claws got fried. Obviously we can test it out in some more combat in a little bit. This is my reflex sight, which is, good, I want to say. I do like the stylizing of this. This is applied to other Insititute weapons that I've covered before, like the Insititute SMG, which is kind of like a built-in reflex sight. Obviously, I don't know why you'd ever need a reflex sight on the flamer version, or really the other version either, because it's just literally crazy. Like, you're just going to hit fire, even with giant volleys of balls of death. So I'm going to do real quick, because I'm going to craft a different version. We're going to compare the two directly, I guess, in some combat, but let me see here. Let me craft another one of these. But I will see you guys when we get there. I think that's it. It's a simple little mod, but it is a nice, fucking powerful feeling gun. Obviously, you can craft it pretty early on in the game. And the worst part is that the synth that you fight later on in the game will fuck your day up with this, and it'll be sketchy. But we'll see it in a second, okay? I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody, let's see if we can get to some combat here. This is University Point, which I've specifically gone to because I do want to fight some synths. To see, they're just using regular guns. Unfortunately, synth, I have the upgraded model of your weapon. This thing shoots fire. Well, I have currently the fire version. Just fucking fried. That guy had 2 shock batons and he thought he was doing something. Come here, bud. Can I get him through this? It's just so good. I mean, obviously, like I said, you can make weapons that are similar to this in the base game. So this is not like a huge mod anyway. But I think the idea is that, like, if you combine all of these Insititute specialized mods, I'm coming in your shit, dog. Don't worry about it. But if you combine all these mods, like the Insititute, all the Insititute series of weapons, the cutter, all the different types of weapons and stuff, and Insititute starts spawning in with them, you could actually make a more powerful, you know, synth army and stuff. Especially if you're doing an Insititute playthrough where, like, you're playing on side with them. You just got a pistol, dog. See, like, those weapons, the regular default Insititute weapons are known, I know, throughout the community as being quite weak and not feeling very fun to use. I believe there's one on the balcony out here, so we're going to go get his ass, too. I mean, we're going to test the other out in some combat as well. I'm just getting a little sidetracked because I'm just so excited about... Oh, you must die now. It's fucking fun. I mean, like I said, but the idea here is not that this offers necessarily anything new or unique. It does kind of, because you get that big 500 round
chained on the other side.
Capacity, you piece of shit. Kick the door open. Hurt my foot. Never mind. Kick the door open. Never mind. Hurt my foot. Kick the door open. No, never mind. Kick it again. Kick it again. Piece of shit. Okay. Unfortunately, this gun, because of the way it's designed, won't shoot it. Will this one shoot at it? This one will shoot at it. That works. So, like, that's the difference, too. The flamer version won't shoot at things. Nothing even in here. Why did I open the door? Why am I opening the door? There's Mirelurks and stuff in here, too. I forget exactly this location. Kick the expert security gate. I don't think I'm going to have too much success with that one. Oh, let's shoot. Shoot. Get that fucker open. Mirelurks. All my frames. Fucking water. Obviously, you're going to get a framey, too. Like, if you're running at last-gen hardware. Good fuck. I fucking don't care about Mirelurks, baby. Fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, actually, my feet. There we go. Pieces of shit. Pop out. I dare you. Good fucking luck. And I don't ever have to reload again. Like, that's the interesting thing about this, too. Obviously, I have a short scope on it as well. Which is kind of a nice thing. I think you can actually see when you're... I can't see. I can't see. It's all just green now. My eyes are going to go bad. Because I'm just fucking all I can see is green. Really? I thought that was a good idea, huh? Like, it doesn't really matter what gets thrown at you with this particular type of weapon. I mean, I think this is the better one. Because it has more range. Technically, this will go, you know... It has a slow travel speed because it's plasma, but, like, it'll eventually get there. Than the flamer. But flamers are fun, too. Flamers seem to have more of that, plasma melty effect going on. You're alive. You are alive. Are you alive? I see something alive. I fucking hate the water in this place. This place is ass for this whole thing. This place fucked with me the first time I went to it. I really did. But obviously, the reload is also very quick. Like, when I have 500 more shots, right? It just is. And the combat is quite good with it. Yeah, I sent. Hey, what's up? Curious. Curious that you thought that you could fucking do anything, Synth. With your fucking rifle. But if you get, like, the SMG, the pistols, the covert pistol, I believe, something like that. I've covered a lot of these Insititute mods, and this is a good one. This is another addition to your arsenal as the Insititute's heaviest fucking I'm going to kill the Brotherhood of Steel. Could you imagine a synth with this fucking rifle, right? Like, full blasting just to fucking... This is... Poor back rooms. I get so lost, you guys. That's why I'm really bad at video games. That's like the worst thing. I can shoot just fine. My tactical thinking skills are good. My ability to fucking figure my way out of a fucking cave, not good. I'll tell you what. How did I even get over? Did I jump through that? So like you have to, like, that's the thing. This place is a mess. I get lost so much, you guys. But I do think the weapon is good. This Insititute Incinerator rifle. Is that what it's called? Insititute Plasma Incinerator. They call it an incinerator rifle in the game, which makes a lot of sense because this is a rifle. This is shooting like a rifle. It's a humongous gun. It weighs a lot though too. This is 25 pounds for this version and 22 for the fire version. So I guess that does give you some benefit. This also has the reflex sight on there rather than the short scope though. I wish it wasn't like it does do some weird stuff. You see that there? Like it gets occluded by things. It does some weird stuff on these scopes. But I do like the idea of it, the concept of it anyway. It is kind of a cool idea that it can be like that. This is a chain door over here, right? I can get back out now. I believed in myself and I found my way out. But yeah, obviously we could test out some more combat, because why not? Like, I definitely think why not melt some more fucking things. Melt to fry everything, because it is fun. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody, we're doing the damn thing. Zombies are in arcade mode, like I always usually test weapons at. We'll spawn in some super mutants, or something that I think might be pretty tough. Or I don't think anything's gonna be tough to this gun though. That's the thing. I think this is definitely, you know, approaching overpowered layer. But let's see. Spawn me in some super mutants. We'll test out both of them. I mean, both of them are both hold right trigger a few seconds at the general direction of thing. Oh hi, you're dead. You're dead. I mean, I don't even think it's a few seconds. A few seconds might have been an exaggeration. Like it just tap the trigger at its vague direction and it fucking dies. It's a fun fucking gun. And like I said, especially if you're doing an Insititute playthrough, you can combine all of these Insititute guns I've covered recently and kind of make like the ultimate Insititute arsenal, which I think is a very cool thing. Nah, whatever, dude. Shut your mouth. Like, I don't even know why you talked. All you did was let me know where you're at. And I've used all of 21 ammunition and I overshot by like a lot, right? Like, I did not need to. And these are super mutants. I mean, not like the highest level super mutants, but like they're all dead. That's a whole wave? That's a whole wave. Jesus Christ. So, I think this one is still more fun. And obviously with the short scope on there, the main benefit of that is not to look and shoot like this. Because how are you gonna see? It's not shooting volleys? Is it shooting volleys? That's one shot. It seems to shoot at multiple balls. But in like aim down sight, they seem to be more like less spread on that. Is that like an interesting feature of this particular gun that I didn't even think about? Because like this seems to be like a wide spread because your hip fire, maybe because you got the hip fire spread, but because you have perfect accuracy, it's like almost like a burst. I mean that was a legendary. I was gonna say Insititute, but the words are hard. I mean, come on, man. Like, but I was gonna say in VATS, I bet it's I imagine it's gonna fire in full auto. Essentially burst fire. I did not need all of those 3 shots. That first little piece of plasma goo hit that super mutant and he no longer existed. Which is fun. That's a fun gun. It's obviously a very powerful gun. Maybe a borderline overpowered. With fully maxed out stuff. I mean, like, look at this. You think you got anything, super mutants? No? I don't think you do. So yeah, this is the Insititute Plasma Incinerator, which also could technically be a rifle that shoots massive balls of plasma. It offers somewhat of a unique design to the regular plasma rifle in the sense that it uses these fusion cores as ammunition and allows you to just kind of fucking go on it, right? And obviously it's Insititute stylized. I didn't find any sense in particular that's carrying the weapon, but they can, and they will, fuck your day up with it. You guys let me know what you think of the Insititute Plasma Incinerator down in the comment section down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. Is it something you're going to use for yourself? All that stuff, whatever your thoughts and opinions are, I'd like to hear them. Okay? If you guys would like to check out the Insititute Plasma Incinerator for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that we can check out more videos from me. Plus, you can ring the bell and do all those other things that YouTubers tell you to do. Greatly appreciate that. Helps me out a lot. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.